Hello everyone, welcome back. In my last video I had made these cute little sea turtles, and as you could see, like right here, it's like I guess the powder didn't get to it too well, but it still came out beautiful. And then I made these into earrings. Look how super cute they came out. Let me put that to the side. And then I had made this, which I think I'm going to put some clear resin into and maybe put some butterflies. And then this I had made, which is super cute. It's a little sea turtle and it's got a butterfly, and the butterfly goes in the dark, which is really, really super cute. And then I had made this, but I made this with the UV resin, but it's a little flimsy, so I'm going to try it with the epoxy. And then today we are going to make this. It's a eagle with the Statue of Liberty, and I think I'm going to do it clear in epoxy resin, just from the standpoint of it's going to be too hard to color it, and I'll color it afterwards. So I had mixed up my epoxy resin. I let it sit for about 5 minutes to thicken up. And I am just going to pour. I got something on the side here. As long as it's not inside the mold, I don't care. So let me get it into view. So I am going to just pour this. I did make, I think, like 6 ounces. I don't know exactly how much it's going to hold. So I'm just pouring slowly because this already has some bubbles in it. And I think I'm just going to take my heat gun and I am going to pop the bubbles. I can't really see too well. I don't want any over porridge. So, just gonna let that sit for a moment. Let me grab a piece of paper towel. And let me wipe this off here. So I do have a lot left, but I'm gonna do some other projects, so I'm going to let that sit for a few minutes, and then I could pop some bubbles with my heat gun. And then wipe up this mess here. And I have a trash bag here just so that I can throw some stuff in it. So let's see. I'm gonna let that sit for a few moments. Because I really don't want any bubbles in it. Let it sit for a little bit longer. So hopefully everybody's doing well today. Where's my toothpicks? Here we go. Because we don't want, I'm sure it's going to have some bubbles in it. But I may need something bigger than that. Let me see what this is here. Because we don't want, it is so hard to see because it's clear. Well, we're gonna see how it goes. I'm gonna let it sit for a few minutes, and then I'm gonna come back and do the heat gun on it again. So I don't particularly like doing the lighter, but if I have to, I will, but I really don't want to. So I am going to do that. I'm going to do in the UV resin, but this here, I'm afraid to move it. This here I'm going to put in a little, I hate working with glitter. Last time I was working, the other day I was working with glitter, and it's so hard to get out. So I am going to take just a tiny bit. If I get this glitter out of my thing here. Wait this out a little bit more. Because I need 2 of these. I think that's on the outside. If it's on the outside, it's okay. I don't care. I just don't want it on the inside. So we're going to mix a little bit of this epoxy here. And I'm going to mix it with some black, because we're going to do the cat first. Oh, is this not open? No, I gotta open this real quick. So give me moments. Gotta find a little pokey tool. And this little pokey tool comes with the resin that I have. This is just dye. So this is what I'm using here. It's Limo resin coloring for epoxy and UV resin. So let's see how this works. So this is, put in 3, and I'm going to mix this up. May need a little bit more. And put some more in there. I think I put 6 drops in here because I want it really dark for my little cat. Alright, let's see. It's so hard to get into this little thing, so I think I'm going to use my little, these are called like pipettes. I've never used these ones before, so we're going to try, and we're going to see how it works. I'm hoping that it comes out well. Problem is too with the tail and the legs. So with the tail and the legs, it's very, very, very thin and very hard to get into, because you don't really want the colors mixing. I'm not gonna lie, I'm like really nervous with this one here. Like really super nervous. don't do that. We don't want like the bubbles. But I don't want to overfill it either. Don't bubble me. There's a big bubble in there. Get out. There we go. So this does take a little bit of time because you do have to make sure. Alright, so let me see here. You can clean these with, I'm sure, like alcohol and stuff like that. Let me get this little bit off there. Alright, so, oh, it went into the leg. Oh, how cool. Let's see if it goes into the other one. Grab my toothpick. See how it is with the leg? It's so hard. And I spilled. Well, that's okay because I'm going to get that out somehow. Because the tail, oh goodness gracious, the tail goes kind of like into the moon. This is like the first time I'm using this mold with epoxy. The very first time that I used it was with the UV resin. So I'm trying to look and see how this one is. How that one goes. Okay, I see. Okay. I see how it is. Okay, so I see where the tail is now. Alright, so I'm just going to take my toothpick and I'm just going to try to drip that into the tail without spilling. I don't know if you can see it. Without spilling into the mold itself. So that's how the tail is supposed to go. Alright, so again, just try to get the legs. This is so crazy. Just want to make sure it's filled because if not, it will probably break off and I don't want that. So let's try this again. I just want to, I got a little bubble in there. Bubbles gotta go. Get out of my cat. All right, so. Oh no, I'm spilling everywhere. I'm making such a mess. It's horrible. Well, we're gonna see how that goes. And I see that bubble. And that bubble's gotta go. So I think I put too much resin on that, but I'm going to possibly do something else with that, with the remainder of that. So hard to see even with my glasses, it's terrible. This bubble just does not want to pop. I think it wants to stay there for like ever. Maybe I'll take the heat gun. And I just hope it doesn't mix it around. See? It's so hard with the tail. It's like spilling out. You need to stop. Okay? And I think I have it to the top. I don't know if I do. I kind of hope that I do. But okay. So it's kind of hard because I don't know if I can move. This one I can move. I'm going to try now. I got to do some yellow. But this one here, let me move. This is kind of hard because it's a very sticky mold. Like extremely sticky. So like when you put it down, it like sticks. Let's see. I'm afraid to move it. I don't even know if I have any cardboard that I can phew, stick underneath. Oh, goodness my gracious. Oh, I spilled. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. Well, I guess I'm going to have to work around it. Because of the fact that I can't move it. Sorry guys if I'm reaching over you. I apologize. But I knew it was gonna spill. Alright, well, we're just gonna have to work around it because I can't move it. So, with that being said, darn it, that's okay. That is quite alright because we can work around it. So, oh my goodness. I know I cleaned my little pot thingies. I think I told you I really don't like working with glitter because that stuff like sticks, and like even if you like 100 years from now you'll still find like the glitter someplace in your house. Glitter just likes to stick around. Okay, so let me put a little bit in here. Trash bag. Oh no. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, I make a mess all the time. I got resin on my pants. But that's okay. I'm not going to stress about it. So let's see. What am I going to do? I need yellow. So let me close this. Close that. Through this. Why does this have... Oh, I must have opened the bottle with it after I opened the other one with a different color. So, because it's got that tint to it. I'll take a little bit more because I want a dark yellow. I don't know, maybe it's because I didn't shake it up. Alright, so I gotta get more of that black out. That black is trying my patience because it just wants to go into the rest of the mold, and no, we can't have that. That's where the yellow goes. Get in the tail and stay in the tail. Well, this is probably gonna have some of this black ink in it, which I'm hoping is going to be okay. Hopefully it'll still look nice. I hope. But we shall see. Maybe if I hurry up and pour the yellow in. So as I said, this is very hard. But, oh no. I'm going to try to open up this mold a little bit. Just afraid of the black pouring out. I should have did it the way I did it the first time. What I did with the UV resin, I think I took a toothpick to spread it in so that this way, it took a little bit longer, but that was okay. It was really no big deal. Oh, this one I messed up royally on. Like so super bad. But you know what? That's okay. It's only my first time. The more you practice, the better you get at it. And I'm not going to let this discourage me. Not at all. Because there may be, who knows, maybe it'll come out cool looking. You never know. I know, I'm sorry, I keep going off camera, I think. I'm trying to get this to be semi-okay, where it's not like an overage, because I really messed up on this. Didn't come out as planned, but you know what? That's okay. So what I will do is I'm going to let this sit. Do this here. I'm going to let this sit. And we're just going to see how it comes out. If it comes out good, perfect. If it comes out bad, that's okay too. Because as I said, the more you practice, the better you get at it. And who knows, maybe there's another technique that I can do to get this in here, because this is a very tricky mold. And even with my glasses, I'm still like, I still can't see it. It's crazy. So, but we're going to let that sit and set up. And we'll see. Alright, so I am going to put this to the side and let that sit and set up. That I can't move, unfortunately, because I make a mess when I try. So, let me see. Maybe if I spritz it. Where is my alcohol? And I know it's in front of my face. Yep. Because I had just used it. So maybe if I spritz it with some alcohol, it'll get rid of some of those bubbles. I don't know why that doesn't spritz like the way that it should. I need a better spritzer. I just got this one at like the Walmart. I just put some alcohol in it because I see people spritz their molds, their resin with the alcohol to pop bubbles. So that's what I figured, you know, let's do. So before we do this, I want to do that for another project. So this right here, get my pipette out of here. Let's see if I can. All right, so I guess with the remaining resin, we can make, oh, but I just stuck it in some resin. We can do some bookmarks. Do I want to do that bookmark? Oh, actually, maybe I can do this. I wonder if I have enough. Would I have enough? Well, we're going to see. Okay, so we're going to do this. It's a light switch cover. So I guess what I can do is I'm going to make a light switch cover. This is the first time I'm doing this mold. So I'm going to see how it comes out. Oh, darn it. I didn't want to fill it all the way. Do you know why I didn't want to fill it all the way? Because I want to add colorant to it. So we're going to see how it works. So, because we're not going to waste this here. I'm probably going to have some overage just because of the fact that I filled it all the way and I didn't want to. And I still got some left. Maybe I can do this. I wonder. Oh. I'm going to try to take some of this out. I don't know how well it's going to work because the resin is thickening. So I got to work fast. So if it's got overage, it's got overage. I don't have time to waste. Let's see, don't want that. Put some lavender in there. We're just gonna wing this. Some orange. That's purple. Put some blue. And we're just going to mix it around. Yeah, we're just winging this. Hopefully this comes out good. I'm hoping. Because this would be so super cool. Be like a retro type thing. From like the 60s. You all remember the 60s? That was before my time. But I love the 60s and the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, and the 80s. And I love the 50s music. I kind of like grew up on that because my mom loved that. So, alright. We got that. So, I don't know. We're going to make these bookmarks. Oh no. Can I move this? Woohoo! Yes, I can. I just gotta get my junk out of the way. Let me move all this stuff. So let's see. No, don't do that. I got some spillage there. Can't have that. Alright. So I hope you all can see this because it's kind of thickening up. So we're just gonna wing this kind of sorta. That's okay if it goes over, because I'm going to... Oh my goodness, I'm telling you, today is one of those days that I'm just making a mess, like all over the place. It's terrible. It is very, very terrible. So I'm just doing violet. Oh no, because the white will make that. Let me see. Just do that. And we'll do some blue. Okay, and then this one, I think I'm just gonna stick this in here. Get what little left is in here. That. I don't like to waste. And I know this is thickening up, so we gotta hustle our little butts off. Throw that in there. Go ahead, squirt. There we go. Okay. Mix this one real super quick. I'm gonna see, this is a little, I think I put a little too much resin in there, as usual, but we're gonna see how that goes. And if there is any overage, we can pretty much just do some stuff and like cut it and stuff. So, oh my gosh. I told you I'm making such a mess. This just went into my light switch. I'll have to get that off in a moment, because we are running out of time. Take off my gloves real quick because I got resin all over them. Don't put anything by my stuff, because otherwise it will fall in. We don't want it falling in. So I'm just mixing up all different random colors. I got blue, I got black, I got yellow. I have, I think, orange. 2 different kinds of purples. And we're just gonna marble this because it's getting very thick. That's purple. Mix a little bit more because so we're going to see how these bookmarks come out, because I am in a rush. as you can see. I don't like the black in here. All right. I think I'm going to add. No, I don't think I'm going to add. I think I'm just going to leave it as is from the standpoint of I could always fix it later. So we're going to see. Well, we will be back probably tomorrow so that we can unmold this. All right, and hopefully everything comes out good. I'll see you in the next video.